Okay, everything seems to be working. Hello, this is Captain Alexander. Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy IV 3D. And well, I'm also restreaming this to YouTube now because let's just say I've heard some rumors about Twitch slowly turning into an ever-increasing inferno of mediocrity. And well, I want to hedge my bets. Here I am, almost close to affiliate, and then, well, they end up doing some shit that might turn them into Mixer a year down the line in the worst case scenario. It is what it is. Basically, there's been a lot of Twitch drama in this last week, and everything's on fire. Hell, the fire is on fire. Anyway, I want to show off my work for all the farming I did over the past, well, week while Twitch has been on fire. This is where I got the onion shields. The enemies I'm about to summon with the siren drop the blue tail. And you just kill them. Over and over and over again. So, yeah. If a blue tail drops here, I'm going to be annoyed. Ugh. Thunderbolt. Media. And got him. Nice. Lovely. Nope, no blue tail. But yep, that's where you get the blue tail from those guys. And now I'm going to show you where I got some of the other stuff. That requires going back to the surface, because that's where you farm the blue tails to get the onion shield. Come on. Pick me back up. Here we go. And, well, while I'm thinking about it, I probably should show off where you take the tails that you get from the various enemies I plan on showing off. Just in case you missed the one stream. So, yeah. Time to head to the hovercraft, and, well, just fly over here. I'm not even going to get on the hovercraft, I'm just going to, well, show it off. See, you just land here, get on the hovercraft, go through these rocks with the hovercraft, there you go. The guy's in the cave, you just talk to the guy on the pedestal. Easy peasy. Head down here real quick. That way I can prep for, well, later. Okay, I need to go to the moon now. Because the next area I needed to farm for shit was on the moon. In fact, the next 3 areas are on the moon. And while I'm here, the Hummingway vendor... what am I doing? I don't even need to really land and get anything. But the Hummingway vendor in this cave, this spot on the map, you know, just sells the sirens you're going to need. And even though I'm doing this out of order, it's just quicker and more efficient for me to do it this way. And, well, the Lair of the Father has the Soma drops I farmed a little bit of to max out my MP. So there is that. And, well, first room, just fight the Dark Sage in here over and over again until it drops a Soma drop. That's how you build your MP on the characters where it matters. No Soma drop because I don't have Treasure Hunter equipped. My advice is to have the Treasure Hunter augment equipped if you want rare drops. I have Safe Travel equipped because I don't want to waste resources fighting everything. That, and I want to get to the super bosses as quick as possible. Okay. Time to head over here. There we go. Gotta go through here. Get to the final dungeon area. Head all the way through these caverns. Come on. Whew. Well, time to head through here. And then head through here. Yeah, finally I'm to where I want to be. At least it's not as bad as Final Fantasy III, where you have to go through a dungeon to get to an actual dungeon. To get to the dungeon. To get to the final, technically what would be the final dungeon, the World of Darkness. Ugh. With no save points. And, well, time to head all the way down. Okay, gotta make it to the bottom sometime this millennium. Time to show off where I got some adamant armors. Or more specifically, the pink tails for the adamant armors. And if you're trying to grind your levels, well, I recommend following an actual guide because we'll be here all night. I'm trying to explain which augments and why, and really, just equip the augments they tell you to equip for the levels, and then just kill everything in the final dungeon here, and, well, eventually you'll get to level 99, and you'll get all the stats you care about maxed out. For the most part. So yeah, just do that. There are just some things where you just don't want to go into the specifics of it because it takes too long to explain. Like the process of trying to get that perfect or near perfect Orpheus Telos I got in Persona 3. I've seen cookie recipes or gourmet recipes in general with a bunch of fancy ingredients that are way easier to follow than how to make Orpheus Telos for the super boss. I mean, come on, really? It's a video game, not a recipe. Can we simplify it to make Big Bungus kill target? And people find prepping for raid and WoW overly complicated. Just bring the potions. Is it really that hard? You just bring the potions and the other stat items and you're good. no different than playing a single-player Final Fantasy game. Just buy everything you need, bring it to the boss, kill the boss. But some single-player games are like, well, MMOs have proven how complicated that is for some people. And so we need to appeal to people who want an actual logistical challenge. So what we're going to do is... Oops, I went the wrong way. Too busy yapping. I realized that I missed the room with the pink... with the tail and the Flan princesses. Gotta go back up. Anyway, as I was saying, it's like, you just gotta make... Why do you gotta make shit overly complicated? Just why? And then WoW saw all the single-player RPGs from the PS2 era make shit overly complicated, and they're like, we should tap into that market. I know! Let's add 20 million systems to the fucking game! Yeah, it is what it is. Dance with us! Just kill the Flan princesses, and you'll eventually kill enough of them where they will drop. Oh, this is the first time I've heard this music because I farm with the music off. It's the Troya dance music in the battle. That's weird. Well, learn something new every day. I usually just turn the music off when I'm grinding in games because I want to listen to YouTube videos or just watch Stargate on my second monitor or Star Trek or something. Or basically, I don't want to hear the in-game music over and over and over again while farming. Or if I do, I want it as part of my playlist, my music playlist, when there's nothing to watch. But okay, that's new. And this is why you show your work, some viewers. I'm just saying. You never know what you might miss out on if you just assume everyone knows everything you do. That is weird. Now it's Chocobo music. I'll take the dry... What the hell was that? That was an experience. Damn, sinuses are draining. But yeah, that was an experience. Well, shit. The more you learn. Now I gotta head to B8 in order to show off the red dragon. Come on. But yeah, those pink Flans drop the pink tail, and the red dragon drops the red tail. I love how this game color codes its loot drops. So, where do I get the various colored tails? Look for an enemy that's the same color as the tail. Kill it. Usually in the in-game areas. Impressive. Ah, yeah, and these guys play boss music, I guess. I forgot about that. Beat the shit out of them. Counter attack. Whew. Kick him upside the head. Thermal rays. Heh. Does nothing. But yeah, the pink tails, you turn those into the guy on the island in the cave. You get adamant armors, which are putting in work here. And you farm this guy for red tails in order to get the onion sword. Time to teleport out now. Now I gotta walk all the way back to the airship because of course I do. Okay, time to take the long way. Head through here. Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. Head all the way down here. Oh, and yeah, and sorry about missing my stream yesterday. I was really exhausted for some reason. Just physically exhausted. And mentally. Probably, the more and more you just hear about Twitch being on fire, probably had a psychological effect on me. Combine that with the fact my sleeping schedule wasn't fully fixed, and well, the mental and physical exertion just made me want to take a nap. It's like, I mean, seriously, just when you think the drama is done, it's just another thing. It's just like, I mean, seriously. Go into all the shit that has all happened to Twitch over the past week. I'm not even gonna bother. Cause I'm not even sure it's done. Everything's on fire. Well, shit. Gotta head all the way up here to kill the last enemy that drops the silver apples that you need to boost your HP. Before setting up my party for the first of the 2 super bosses. Which conveniently is on this mountain. So, yeah. Head all the way up here. Okay. And this is the last area. Good. Might as well just do it around the save point. Play this siren. And just kill this Lamia. Problem solved. And that's where you get the silver apples. Now it's time to head to the super boss. Which can be accessed right here. Because of course. Don't want to get too close just yet. Time to sort out my abilities. Draw attacks counter is good. Take off safe travel and put on... what do I even want to give you for this? Everything just seems to be relatively good for you. Brace works. Just have you tank it with Brace. Dual cast, Phoenix, Fast Talker, Brace, yeah. Jump, Darkness, Focus, Limit, yep, everything's good for you. Fast Talker, Dual cast, Brace, Omni casting. Yeah, that's what I like to see. You are the one I want to... Yeah, you're set up. Cry, Phoenix, Salve. Would be really good with the elixirs I have. Phoenix, Cry. Yeah, okay. Everything is good. Now I just need to equip the temporary equipment I got to deal with this one boss and its elemental attacks. The Cursed Rings! When combined with shit that... I could have sworn this resists elements, but whatever. Anyway, just put on the Cursed Rings. You can get them by just farming everything in the Lunar Subterrane while leveling. Just just don't sell them. Not that I sell for worth a damn anyway. 5 gil is nothing. There we go. The 4 Fiend's Malice remains anchored to this place. Will you face it? Behold! The Super Boss, Garyon! AKA what I think Zero may turn into in the MSQ. Okay, Xenos' Love, Cry, Focus Up, Double Meteor, Slow, and, well, might as well get Blink on everyone. I think it has physical attacks. And where is Blink? Am I fucking blind? Yep, as per usual. Counter Xenos' Love. Slow down. Death is to be savored. Okay. Attack? Well, actually, Salve would just work here. Oh, you can't... Well, I have... Yeah, just use an elixir on everyone. That'll work. Behold! Omni Elixir! Or as it would normally be called if it was just an item, a Mega Elixir, but... Okay. Kiraja. Holy. Oh! Oh wait, that was my Meteor. For a second there I thought he was casting Meteor. I'm like, I don't remember that. Yeah, Cursed Rings. Make that a lightning not work. Focus up. Double Meteor, let's go. Xenos' Love, right to your face. Counter Cursed Elegy. Counter, Haste Kiraja. Oh, I'm sorry. You think you can slow this roll? Pathetic. And Kiraja. Darkness. I hunger, I thirst. Okay. Attack. Maelstrom. Double Kiraja. Double Meteor. And jump. Xenos' Love. And attack. Inferno. That does nothing. You see, the Cursed Rings make it where... all elemental reduction equipment becomes absorption, pretty much. So, I absorb all of this guy's bullshit now. 4 fiends in 1? Can't even stop me. Gas? Trying to gas me. At least he's not trying to gaslight me. That would suck. Holy to the face. Xenos' Love. Still not enough. Cursed Elegy. Attack. Haste again. Haste holy. And never mind. Garyon falls to Kain. Max damage for the win. Anyway. Yeah, my leading theory for FF14 is that Zero is Garyon. I mean, after all, it's the four fiends' malice in one, so, I mean, most people probably wouldn't see it coming and think it's an actual twist. Because most people probably aren't insane enough to play the 3D version of FF4. Or at least, yeah, most people probably haven't played it, so it would be a twist that most people wouldn't see coming. Everyone's expecting Zeromus. They're going to get Garyon. Or Geryon, or however you pronounce it. And we're going to have to snap her out of it. And save her. But yeah. Everyone. So yeah, I see the twist coming. I just disagree with what people think the twist is going to be. I also disagree with, oh, it's either she's a bad guy or the Warrior of Light to the 13th. Both. It's going to be both. I'm just saying it. I'm calling it now. It's both. That's the twist. The twist is, yeah, she'll become a monster, then we'll save her, and then she'll find a way to purify herself of her taint. And probably in Mara City on a mountain called Mount Ordeals. And she'll become a paladin. Or, well, something akin to a paladin. So, yeah. That's the twist. Just saying. And that's where the second super boss is, Proto-Babil. But, yeah. Everyone's expecting one twist. Or they're expecting the other twist. What they're not expecting is both twists. Really? Just die. I'll use a cottage before the fight. Had a feeling. Kill him. And die. Come on, die already. Kiraja. Kick. Got him. Let me use a cottage. Make a backup save. Take off these cursed rings. Put on some good equipment. Because Proto-Babil is going to hurt. I'm not even sure I'm going to beat him the first time around, to be honest. Yep, Protect Ring. Couldn't max out Rydia's stats, unfortunately. Dragon Gloves. There we go. Protect Ring. Genji Gloves. There we go. Everyone's been equipped. Make another backup save. And, well, time to use that dark matter I stole from Zeromus to unlock Proto-Babil. There we go. Real final boss time! Woohoo! Oh, this is going to suck. Brace. Ninth dimension does nothing. Focus up. Gotta get slow on the boss. slow and holy. Ah, yes. Laita Babil. Have you brace. You cry. Focus up. Come on. Fortunately, Laser Barrage. Oh, I forgot about the counter. Oh, it doesn't really do that much of anything. Well, just keep bracing. Kiraja. Shell. Oh, Laita Babil. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, shit. Defend. Have you use a Phoenix Down. I forgot about, well, how to do the fight properly. It is what it is. Focus up. Ninth Dimension. This elixir, everyone, might as well. Okay, just get Shell. Where is Shell? Shell on everyone, and might as well just get Haste on everyone. Brace. Brace. Use Darkness. Let's speed this up. Brace for it. Brace for it. Laita Babil. There we go. Just... what am I doing? Not items. I want salve. Which is basically just items. But yeah, elixir on everyone. Ninth Dimension. Brace. Have Rosa brace. And then just jump. Have you brace. You... no, not swap Rose! What am I doing? I misclicked there. That was a misclick. I meant to hit brace. Shit. No. I went salve. Okay. If I win this with this scuffed opening, this is going to be hilarious. Anyway, brace. Focus up. Defend. And then brace. Just skip through the turns. Ninth Dimension. Focus up. Okay. Laita Babil. Focus up. Might as well just Kiraja. There we go. Darkness. Whew. Okay. And jump. There we go. Kiraja. Okay. Come on, land already. Kiraja. Counter Laser Barrage. There we go. Focus up again. Light up a bill. Back to this again. Double Kiraja. Focus up. Okay. Ninth Dimension. Focus up. Light up a bill. Kiraja, Kiraja. Let's keep it up. Darkness. And then jump. Okay. Light up a bill. Kiraja, Kiraja. Just keep it up. And jump. And how's Aromas treating you? Oh, you mean Jerion? The other one? I don't know, I've already beat Zeromus, but... I've already beat Jerion. Light up a bill. Okay. Kiraja, Kiraja. Pounce. Okay. I need to prepare for the final assault. Ah, yes, Divine Judgment's coming. Yep, Kiraja, Kiraja. Might as well just use a salve and elixir everyone. Focus up. When Kane jumps, dual cast Meteor and Holy. The optional super boss amount ordeals. Jerion, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Focus up. To be honest, I might as well just have Edge be the healer. Ah, yes, you're healing. Ninth Dimension. Focus up. Okay, Darkness. Light a Babil. Just throw another elixir. Jump. Dual Meteor. And Dual Holy. Light up a bill. Come on. Dual Holy to the face. Object 199. Meteor. Phoenix down. Get up. Double Kiraja. Object 199. Phoenix, well, that works too. And it's dead. Proto-Babel falls. Well, that was easy. That was pathetically easy. I was expecting more of a fight, to be honest. Well, the stream's not over yet. Might as well just kill Zeromus. Eh, fuck it. I'll just kill Zeromus again. Make my final save file a 3-star save file, if that's a thing. So, yeah. Might as well. But I can't believe it. I beat Proto-Babel that easily, and I even fucked up multiple times. What a joke. Okay, just head all the way back to the lunar subterrane. Head all the way through here. I wish there was just teleport to final dungeon button. Something about old school RPGs and having to walk everywhere is annoying. You give me an airship, or in the case of the Lunar Whale, a spaceship, and I can't just park outside? Of course. Come on. Just head all the way back down. Whew. Well, just gotta go down, what, 12, 13 floors? It is what it is. Well, I mean, there's not much else to say other than I'm going to kill Zeromus again for shits and giggles, but I'm pretty much done with this game. Tomorrow will be Final Fantasy IX, of course. Monday will be Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So, yeah. It is what it is. But I still stand by what I said during the Geryon, however you pronounce it, fight. Or, I think Zero is turning into Geryon. Not Zeromus, but Geryon. I actually think Preach is onto something, but he doesn't realize what he's actually onto. He takes a look at all the crystals, and it's just gathered in the MSQ, and he's thinking, well, if we gather all 4 Fiend crystals, then someone's going to become corrupted, and then we're going to have to either kill them or save them, right? And they're probably going to become Zeromus. And I'm thinking to myself, nah. Zeromus is probably the Eden of the 13th. Zeromus is the final boss of, like, Lightbringers of 7.0. A weird Zeromus X-Death fusion to reference both Final Fantasy IV and V. That's what I see happening, just like I see Mount Ordeals. in the MSQ, being a reference to both Final Fantasy IV's Mount Ordeals and Final Fantasy V North Mountain, as well as like probably an in-game lore explanation for where the Sea of Clouds came from, due to the fact that the Sea of Clouds looks an awful lot like North Mountain from Final Fantasy V, and therefore it would make sense that the Allagans were, when they invaded Meracidia, were harvesting land for their own purposes, including the Sea of Clouds and other floating continents. So it just makes sense to me that that's where it's heading. Also, Yoshi P pretty much said that 6 point Gilgamesh, don't forget him. You mean Greg might come back? Yeah, I think Greg might come back later in the MSQ. I could see that happening. Have Gilgamesh play a part in the plot of Final Fantasy XIV as well as 5, and 7.0 to reference it. Yeah, I could see that. It's also the reason why they're linking, you know, the Manderville stuff with, like, Inspector Hildebrand with the MSQ, with the whole relic weapon thing. It just makes sense. It's all coming together. That's how I see it. I mean, after all, we haven't had a Gilgamesh play a main role in the plot of a Final Fantasy game. When I say main role, I mean like either major antagonist slash protagonist slash side character that's part of the MSQ since Final Fantasy Type 0. And we haven't had the Gilgamesh from FF5 play a part and a major storyline since FF5. About time Greg got some screen time again. So yeah, I just see, you know, Geryon being what Zero becomes. So yeah, and even though Yoshi P was saying, it'll end in 6.4, unlike, you know, other expansions that will end in 6.3, even though I think the Golbez story arc will end in, or at least its current form will end in 6.4, I think the 13th will be a major player in the plot moving forward. Just call it a hunch.
Golbez, Fusoya.
Let's skip this. Get through all this scripted crap so I can kill Zeromus to get my 3-star save file. Time to finish this third playthrough at last. So yeah, that's my theory. It's just Zero is just all 4 fiends in one, which is Geryon, the super boss from the 3D remake of FF4, which has been underutilized and will probably be referenced, especially when you factor in that Geryon, I think it's named, don't quote me on this, I'll check after the credits, you know, after I know it's Zeromus, whether or not this is true or not, but Geryon is from Dante's Divine Comedy, just like a lot of the other characters in the MSQ, including the Archfiends. All their names are from Dante's Divine Comedy. So, it makes sense that Zero would be Geryon. Because we haven't seen a Geryon yet in the MSQ. And it would make a really good plot twist because, well, it's an FF4 reference, technically. And it's a reference most people wouldn't get the first time around. Which would make it an actual interesting twist instead of her just being Zeromus. Oh, no, resume. It's this button I want. I mean, her being Zeromus is just too much of a red herring. It's too easy, but to simply have her be the Warrior of Light of the 13th, even though that's what's going to happen, is also too easy. There has to be a twist before the obvious twist. Like a twist that everyone sees coming, but no one actually sees coming. Because most people probably haven't played the 3D remake, and therefore aren't expecting Geryon to be a trial boss. And since they went with a rate of 2 Archfiends a patch, it seems weird to change that tempo up now to draw it out unnecessarily. So obviously Rubicante and Cognazo are going to die in 6.3, so we need a boss for 6.4. Just saying! It's Geryon! The 5th Archfiend! The 3D remake only Archfiend. All Archfiends in one. Okay, come on, resurrect me. Come on, get up. And then, after we beat Geryon and save Zero, we're going to purify her on Mount Ordeals in 6.5. She's going to become a paladin. It's going to be awesome. And to be fair, Dark Knight in FF4, even though it's called Dark Knight, is more of a DPS job with the Darkness ability, especially in FF4 3D. So it makes sense that she would become a paladin and not a holy knight and release a new job for a 7.0 because, well, I mean, one, we already have the Sword and Shield statue in her domain, which is a major fucking hint. I'm just saying. And two, Reaper is basically the old school pre-FF11 Dark Knight as a job. aka using the power of darkness and risking your own soul to do massive damage. And she's a Reaper. So it makes sense, Reaper becomes Paladin. Just like in FF4, because even though technically it wasn't, Reaper didn't exist yet, but at the time the game was made, Dark Knight was basically Reaper, and the Dark Knight we have in FF14 and FF11 onwards didn't exist yet as a concept. It wasn't a tanking job, it was a DPS job. So yeah, it makes sense for Reaper to become Paladin. Just like, direct reference. Hell, her name's probably Cecilia. It just makes sense to me where everything is going. Okay, deploy the crystal. Zeromus reveals his true nature. And I'm trying to imagine what a Zeromus fused with Xdef and 7.0 would even look like. It would look so fucking cool, though. And would be unique and yet familiar, obviously. Focus up. Meteor. Double Meteor. Double Holy. I don't even need to try. I got this. This attack. I beat Proto-Babil without even trying. There's no way I'm dying to Zeromus. Counter Whirl! Oh no! No effect! That sucks! Anyway, Meteor to the face. Counter Flare. Ow, quit it. Oh, the humanity. The pain. It hurts. Big bang. Oh no. Focus up. Ow. Quit it. That hurts. Anyway, holy to the face. Holy to the face. Counter whirl. Yeah, it's not happening. No effect. Might as well just double Kiraja. Meteor to the face. Counter flare. Oh no. Oh no, I might run out of MP. I have 1 billion elixirs. Here, target everyone. Yep, had a feeling you were going to do Osmose at some point. Darkness. Kiraja on everyone. Salve. Okay, darkness. Meteor. And double meteor. Attack. And jump. Attack. Might as well just heal everyone up for shits and giggles. Yeah, meteor. Ow. Quit it. Stop. Oh, the inhumanity. And he's dead. Wow, couldn't even get jump off. That's sad. Zeromus too weak. Need stronger opponent. Need to punch strong. Ooga booga. Skip this. But yeah, I just have a feeling that the 13th is... the story arc with the 13th is going to end... with us beating Geryon and using the power of the light from the first to just purify everything. Or at the very least, we're going to... introduce some light back to the... You know what would be really interesting? Oh. Something just occurred to me. You know how in FF5 the two worlds become one? Now, when two worlds typically become one, in FF14 you get a rejoining, a calamity, but I don't think they're going to do a cataclysm because that would just change the world, and, you know. They could, but I don't think they're actually going to do cataclysm. But what I think they're going to do, especially since they're investing all these resources into the new player experience, fixing up all the old content, doing a cataclysm right after that would just be stupid. It's a waste of resources. No. I actually think that the first and the 13th are going to become one. Just like in FF5. That's what they're going to do. The first and the 13th are somehow going to become one. In the attempt to save the 13th, to bring light back by using, well, probably the power of Eden and the Empty, they're going to effectively introduce enough light to cause a accidental rejoining of two shards. The Source isn't going to be rejoined, but the 1st and the 13th are going to become one world. That's what I think is going to happen. Everyone's so busy thinking about the... In fact, I was thinking that they would invade the Source with the Voidsent, but now that I think about it, I think the Voidsent invasion is going to be on the 1st. I think Golbez wants to redeem his world and is trying to bring back the light, and he's going to go after the light. Hell, maybe the Voidsent invasion... Oh! I'm thinking Voidsent invasion will be 7.0, but no! I'm actually thinking the Voidsent invasion will be 6.3. Because we haven't explored the basement of the Tower of Babel yet. We're doing it in reverse order this time, probably. And that's why Hildebrand's being a relic weapon quest, because it's forcing everyone to do it for the relic weapon, which everyone who wants to do all the trials and all the raids has to do the MSQ anyway, and that forces them to have Hildebrand done by the time 6.3 rolls around, so they can actually introduce plot lines from the Hildebrand quest line into the MSQ, including Lugay's survival. Aha! Lugay is going to escape in 6.2.5 during Hildebrand, and he's going to show up in 6.3 with his real backers, Rubicante and Cognazzo. He's probably going to be like a Garlean-made Stargate under the floorboards of the Tower of Babel, and the Voidsent are going to come through Garlemald. Which would actually make sense, because the Reaper job is from Garlemald, and if any faction was to research Voidsent to the point of actually building a workable portal before Razat Han, and didn't care about safety, and would just build it, it would be the Garleans! Holy shit! I think I figured out the plot of 6.3! There's a dark portal, a literal dark portal down there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that if I'm right. But yeah, so 6.3 is just going to be the open, literally just going to be Burning Crusade. In the short version, just the dark portal will open. 6.4, Geryon. .5, we redeem Zero on Mount Ordeals in Mericidia, and that sets up Mericidia as the next expansion. And even though the Voidsent haven't really... And the Voidsent invasion gets set up on Mericidia, and the 1st. So, yeah. So the first part of the MSQ will probably, in 7.0, will probably take place in Mericidia. We'll save Mericidia from, like, the remnants of the Voidsent invasion. Try to figure out what happened with the whole, Endsinger shit. And then finally, we will basically end up getting a message from the First somehow that we're under attack and we'll help the First. And the Warrior of Light will just go back to the First. And even though the interdimensional travel thing that Michel will be working on right now won't be perfected, the Scions will risk no return to help us fight against the armies and save Reen. And that will just be like the, second third of Final Fantasy V, where we end up going to Galuf's world. But instead of going to Galuf's world, we go back to, well, Norvrant. And, well, help deal with the Voidsent invasion. And due to the overflowing darkness coming through, the Empty is overly accelerated, and all of this takes place in the Empty, which explains why there's no world revamp for the Shadowbringer stuff, because the Empty are the new zones. And, well, Golbez's castle instead of Exteth's castle, and the barrier will be around the Empty. And then maybe there'll even be a time skip for some of the NPCs. Like, we end up meeting Reen in the Empty and Gaia, and they're older. And that's how they do it without revamping the Shadowbringer stuff, and allows us to explore more of the First. Hell, we could even have Reen and Gaia show up kind of like Kryl did in, like, the last third of, like, the first third of, FF5, the last bit of it. That's what I'm trying to say, where they show up and save us from Golbez. And that sets up the time skip. And we end up going back to the Empty. And then once we save, well, the First from Golbez's plan is complete, and it's kind of like Exteth's plan, and it's to rejoin the First and the 13th to balance everything out. And we have achieved just the right amount of balance to do it, and we unwittingly cause a rejoining between two shards and create one new world. And that's where the last half of Lightbringers takes place, where we have to stop Golbez from fucking up this new world, for better or worse. And Norvrant and, well, the 13th basically become one. That's what I think is going to happen. In fact, we could have, like, some weird primitive interdimensional travel style shit between the shards caused by meteors, just like in FF5. And what sets us up to go to Maricidia in the first place is, well, Reen and Gaia just raining meteors on Maricidia. And they ask for help, like, help! Help! There's rocks falling from the sky! There's Voidsent that have escaped the initial attack everywhere! Help us, Warrior of Light! I mean, it would be a nice setup for an expansion. And quite literally, you could just have Lightbringers patch content be us trying to get home. And, well, instead of getting home, we end up making it to another shard, and we just explore the remaining shards that way. In other words, it's basically Shadowbringers patch content, but instead of, well, everything working out and us getting back to the source, we just accidentally accidentally end up in another shard dealing with another problem. Or it just could be the case of the Scions make it back home, but we somehow are the last ones to like go through the portal and it destabilizes and we end up in another shard. And we end up being like the Terra. Like FF6 Terra, we temporarily lose our memory. End up working for the bad guys at the beginning and only to realize that, you know, they're not on the up and up. We start to regain bits and pieces of our memory and eventually we remember we're the Warrior of Light. And we end 8.0 by beating the equivalent of Kefka. I'm just saying, I see where this is going. Also, I know this is going to be a really bold prediction, but I'm a bold kind of guy and I'm used to being wrong. But my bold prediction for the Alliance raids of 7.0 will be Kingdom Hearts themed. Yes, I said it. I mean, Shadowbringers had Nier, and, well, if I was thinking of any Square Enix franchise to fit a Warrior of Darkness vibe, it would be Nier, so Sora said it himself in the first game. Kingdom Hearts is light. And, well, Sora's currently wandering around Quadratum, so, I mean, it would make sense that on the Square side of things, Quadratum is literally Latin for square, there would be more Final Fantasy worlds, including the ability to access, well, either the source or this new merged world. In fact, I could see Nomura doing that collab just to piss people off. I mean, we're talking about a game franchise with mobile games that have important lore plot points that you have to watch on YouTube because the mobile games are no longer in operation. I mean, you don't have to play the mobile games, you can just watch the lore videos. But still, you're telling me he wouldn't have, like, the plot of Kingdom Hearts V be dependent upon the Alliance Raid series and Final Fantasy XIV? Yeah, and the next... You're telling me he wouldn't do that? You're telling me Nomura would not go that far? That, hey, it would get more people playing Kingdom Hearts, so I mean... You're telling me Yoshi P wouldn't let him just for the cameo? Oh, come on! I mean... Goofy and Donald are currently not in Quadratum, so it's not like they have to worry about copyright with Disney. You could just have Sora. I'm just saying! I wouldn't put it past Nomura to do that! Tell me I'm wrong! Like, how he gets back to Goofy and Donald is because we help him out in Final Fantasy XIV. Like, the real ending of Kingdom Hearts 4 is not like Kingdom Hearts 4 Remind, it's just the Alliance Raid series. Like, the secret ending is just him showing up on the merged 1st and 13th and going, where the hell am I? And we have no idea what it means until we go through the MSQ and we find out we know exactly where he is, and all the Kingdom Hearts fans are going, that's the last zone! That's the zone where the Alliance Raid, according to Yoshi P, is going to take place. And 7.1, Pog! Pog! It's a Kingdom Hearts 1! I mean, I could see that. I could see them doing that. Just to troll us. Also, it would probably be the only way to get some people to play Kingdom Hearts at this point. Because they're like, they hear, well, you have to watch the lore videos from the mobile games to understand it, and everyone just hears mobile game and their brains turn off. So what better way to force people to play Kingdom Hearts who hasn't already than, well, by making an FF14 cameo and forcing all the people who were playing all the other Final Fantasy games to go, okay, fine! Kingdom Hearts is relevant. Okay, fine, I'll do it! I mean, after all, I haven't played Nier, and yet the reason I bought Nier Automata was because, well, and plan to play it at some point in my massive backlog is because of the Alliance raids. So, you're telling me I'm proof it worked, that strategy works, so what's going to stop Nomura from trying? It's going to work, trust me. If he doesn't do that, he's missing a trick, is all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm reasonably certain that all I predicted is going to come to pass. And if I'm wrong, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh, and another prediction. Now I'm thinking about it. Since Rin and Gaia would be like the Kryl equivalent. Since we already have Kryl. That would make Thancred the Galuf equivalent. My prediction for 7.0? Thancred is going to die. And Rin and or Gaia are going to join the Scions. Probably Rin. Rin is probably going to join the Scions and become the new Gunbreaker tank. Pick up her adopted father's mantle. What do you mean the end? Is that it? There's like no... Wait, there's no save function? Wow, it really is just that. I guess you don't get a 3rd star on your save file. That's annoying. That messes with my OCD. Anyway, that's all for my stream of Final Fantasy IV. And, well, my playthrough of it. I'm done. Tomorrow will be more Final Fantasy IX. I'll be exploring Alexandria in Disc 3. Hopefully I'll see you then. In any case, this has been Captain Alexander. See you later. Bye-bye. I'm going to raid someone on Twitch, and I have to go to the restroom, so I'll just raid whoever is streaming. Lost pause, good enough. I really got to go. I would normally go out of my way to find someone playing the game I'm playing that's smaller, but hey, I really need to go. Raid now and end the